All right, what up, y'all? Happy Friday. Fuck, another week done. Mm. Oh, wow, Adam went on Rios. Let me. Was there anything good on that one? Let me see. Let me see. Larry, what up? Top of the morning. Let me see here. Jay Chasin, what up? Yeah, when I'm home and I got free time in the morning, I try to stay consistent. But next Friday, I'm going to be hitting the road again, so I'll be MIA until I'm on my own. Then I'll get it set up. Yeah, this I wear for Outcast, my old tagging crew. Johnny, what up? Trying to find what's Rios's new channel? Did Adam go on Rios's new channel or um his old channel? Mr. J. Okay, yeah. I was just typing in Rios. Ain't nothing was coming up. He should at least be like uploading them both to the same thing and like linking the channels at first. Oh, it's premiering right now.
Actually hang out with everybody at No Jumper right now. Like they could all be in the same building, which is awkward. Like that's almost awkward because it hasn't been like that at all.
Almost as if it was orchestrated.
You got a big 14 people
I mean,
watching.
but I feel I see a lot of people saying that, but
I was like, let's bring Jay Hood in here. Let's throw some
at least
shit
he
around.
does transcripts.
I'm just fucking around with that.
I mean, people don't believe me, but like that was the last thing on my mind, bringing him around. Like my
on your mind,
because Munchie and Jay Hood had been arguing online and beefing, right? But it wasn't about whack. And so like my whole thing was like I'm gonna get them on good terms, and I did. But again, like wasn't about whack. I don't think we really even talked about whack.
Let me see if he says something right
they
here.
did together. Like that wasn't even on my mind as like a thing that would get between them. Because also it wasn't so obvious to me that like they've known each other.
Oh, when it's premiering, you can't skip forward and go to future timestamps. And then Flacco, he spells Flacco wrong. Floco clipping and paying for virality. Unless Floco's another character in this universe. All right. Well, I guess we got to wait till it's further in to react to certain timestamps. Yeah, Scard. So I don't know. I mean, you got to get one channel popping before you start making another channel, right? Trippy, what up? Let's see what some of these comments are saying. What up, fan? Thank you guys for being here. Support. Oh, that's Rios. Fireside chats. Two intelligent trailblazers. This is so crazy. All the shit they all talked, and then they all run back to No Jumper at some point, huh? Scotty, what up? Wait for a couple of y'all to get in here, and then we'll trip out on this Chuncy Barbie Fiasco. And then Just Clips breaks it down in slow-mo. Maybe eventually, Johnny. Stay consistent. We don't really have to clean house too much unless someone's being racist. But all right, fuck it. Let's just get into this Chuncy Barbie shit. Whack. My place of business. Like he actually pays rent up there. But it's funny. Tania confirms she faked the whole convo. Snoopy using PDF allegations to acquire some crevice. Guess I'm not surprised. But, like, bro, you start doing shit like this, it ruins all your credibility. Which, she ain't got much credibility anyways, but.
She pulled up.
My place of business.
Oh, but. Let's start with, let me start with, because he posted the better thing on his reel.
My place of business. Hey, Travis, come get her, man. Come on, nephew. Chucky, stop doing this.
Bro, she looks pissed off. Like, she probably really does sleep in her car.
Damn, she drove like an hour on
She live in that van life.
the highway to do this.
She drove an hour.
Kicks,
Nephew,
what
come
up?
get her. Can't do that up here.
This how we gonna get the vlog? That's going on
So
the
this
vlog.
definitely was not a play. This definitely was not a play.
Who's that?
I'll say it pending.
You over your bait, though. Buster. Buster, who really called the police on the kid tonight? Buster. Huh, you hiding. You hiding.
It's crazy. Wax straight ate that shit. But, bro, Adam posting this and fucking this Cuban Rob right here, I'm pretty sure. And then you got this guy pulling his out. Like, bro,
what the fuck?
After you gave Munchie a hard time about all that, and then you go and post a video with these guys with theirs, like. Yeah.
Nah, yo, let's.
And it's like they're pulling it out over pepper spray. Like, really? It's pepper spray, and it's a broad at the door. Like, do you really need that shit out?
Just close the door, man.
I got you. Watch this. Watch this.
And who's this guy? Who is this guy?
Watch this. Ain't nobody hiding. It's good though. Say less. Hey, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. You know I'm gonna win.
What's he gonna win at?
Hey,
Only one way you can win in this is if you report her. Like, what do you mean you're gonna win?
hey, I eat pepper spray. I eat that shit. That's easy. That's regular. That's regular. That's regular. That's regular. That's regular. That's regular. That's regular.
Yeah, let's see. How many views is it at? Only 637,000 views. Like, Adam got 75K views on this Daphne broad. 670K views with Trooper. His Phoenix Flex and Rubbers little dance. He got 990K. You would think this would do better views, but I'm sure everybody grabbed it and started fucking promoting it. Yeah, let me see what Homeboy got to say real quick. Yo. Yeah, I just started watching this chunky Barbie shit. Yeah. If he didn't want me to put him on speaker, huh? I wouldn't have done that to him anyways. All right, but let's see what Adam's stories are. See what his 2 cents is. I heard she was out there fucking up DC's car too. He's funny.
Okay, so I figured that I would explain what happened today in this clip that's currently viral. So basically, me and Wack do an episode with DC Baby Draco for like 2 hours. It's members only. As soon as we get done, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes later, I hear one of the employees be like, yo, that chunky Barbie girl's at the door. I'm like, she's at the door? And yes, DC was talking a little crazy about her on the episode, if you're a Whack Pack member.
Which dude from BSG? And what's BSG stand for again? Black. Yeah, I don't even know.
You can go watch it right now. But he was just basically like explaining his side of the story of, you know, him and her. They had this whole domestic dispute last week. Anyway.
Oh, you're right. That dude kind of looked familiar. Let me see.
Yo!
Fucking Cuban Rob went tumbling.
You good?
She pulled up. My place of business.
Is that the Baby Stone Gorilla dude? Kind of look like it a little bit. Kind of look like it.
Okay, so I figured that I would explain what happened today in this clip that's currently viral. So basically, me and Wack do an episode with DC Baby Draco for like 2 hours. It's members only. As soon as we get done, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes later, I hear one of the employees be like, yo, that chunky Barbie girl's at the door. I'm like, she's at the door? And yes, DC was talking a little crazy about her on the episode. If you're a Whack Pack member, you can go watch it right now. But he was just basically like explaining his side of the story of, you know, him and her. They had this whole domestic dispute last week. Anyway, Wack's like right up there, right? And then we're all kind of crowded behind. She's yelling, she's screaming, she pulls up the pepper spray, boom, she's out of there. And as soon as we go out there, we realize that she smashed up DC's car, shot it with a paintball gun. I think even like broke the window and apparently like stole stuff out of his car. Yeah, insane. So I guess
and any neighbors seeing that around there, like, what do you think these neighbors are thinking is going on? These neighbors are probably like, bro, what the fuck? Like, yeah, dude. The cops, last thing you want is the police department over there to label that a hot spot and to be pulling everybody over, leaving that area, coming and going. Like, those police don't play over there. And once videos like this get out, because I guarantee someone's already sent this video to the police, Adam got a gang of haters. And once those cops see shit like that, they're going to be on everyone's bumper, coming and going. Kix knows what I'm talking about. Kix, how do you think the cops over there are going to feel if they get videos like this, seeing shit like that?
my message to the world, or at least like the lesson that I learned from this is like, that crazy girl pussy might be nice for a little while, but man,
oh, they
like,
did, Scarred Soul? I'm
don't
not
let her know where you
surprised.
stay at or anything like that, because
And you
she
know,
fucked his whip up bad.
Burbank PD got
stabbed
their
his
own
tires. I left
Instagram.
like 2 hours later, and DC was still there, like trying to figure shit out with his whip because she fucked it up so bad. Honestly, like, that's a serious bitch right there. Chunky Barbie, I'm never gonna play with you. In fact, real talk, I'm probably just gonna stay the fuck away from you because that is some crazy shit right there. I'm so glad I'm a happily married man because, goddamn, when it comes to girls, they don't make them like they used to. This was not how things were going down in New Hampshire, man. Let me tell you. One thing.
It's hard to find a good girl nowadays. It's hard to find a good girl, bro. That's why I would never do nothing to risk my relationship, bro. To find a good old-fashioned girl that just wants to be a mom and take care of her family is so hard to find. Like, bro, imagine dating some broad like Chunky Barbie, bro. That is toxic as hell.
Thing that I might have left out there is that he did say that she lives in her car. And I feel like, you know, in all fairness, as much as you should not pull up and pepper spray a dude, your ex-boyfriend or whatever, going on a podcast and claiming that she's homeless and sleeps in her car, I mean, that's pretty out there. So I don't know if that's true. Like, it doesn't sound true. You know, she seemed like well-groomed and everything when I was around her, but
Did she look well groomed right there when she showed up at your spot?
you know, if you go on a podcast and say that your ex sleeps in her car, you know, she probably gonna pepper spray you. So, yeah.
Here goes Adam hyping up a Tuesday show once again. Who do you think's going to be the biggest Sereno on the pod? Who y'all projecting? Who do you think it's going to be? No, for sure, bro. You want to have a girl that wants to be a mom, take care of her family. You don't want no fucking toxic ass broad. Like, I don't know if you guys been following the whole jelly roll shit with Bunny. Like, she said, they got an argument. She left the house and she told him, file for divorce then, and disappeared for a couple weeks. That fool, Jelly Roll, filed the divorce paperwork. But you see, they're still planning on having a kid, IVF. Like, bro, how is that going to be healthy? If you guys are really splitting up, you're still going to have another woman carry the baby for you? Like, what the hell? No, funny, Jason Bay. That seems like Lush's fetish to have women that beat on him. I mean, I think he's trolling with the fucking Chunky Barbie shit, but, bro, that's his fetish, is to get beat on by women. And Germ, kind of big girl. Chunky Barbie's an even bigger girl. No, and then Bunny, you know, bro, Jelly Roll's rich as hell, bro. He fucking leveled up crazy. You think she's gonna try to keep those claws out of him somehow, some way? And then it said in the little article I read that he's gonna let her keep the compound in Tennessee. Like that big old house and compound that he built. She's gonna live there with the kid. Any of y'all heard how Tay Keith died? Probably an overdose, right? If they fucking did a welfare check and found him at his house, passed away, probably Fetty Wap claimed another one. But bro, that's crazy. Adam's still leaving that video up after those dudes got their things in their hands. And you think Munchie's ever gonna go back there after he sees videos like this? Like, bro. Should at least told Mikey, hey, before I post it, can you edit these out or put something over their hand or blur it or something? Even if it was blurred, we'd still know what was in their hands. But still, bro, like, posting that shit when all these dudes are fucking felons ain't smart. Isn't smart. But anything for the views, I guess, right? What's just clips got to say? But he just be having like a bunch of old B-roll. Yeah, I wonder what Jelly Roll's rebound's going to be, Jay Chasen. You know, he lost like 300 pounds or whatever. Once he gets that excess fat cut off and the, whatever they call that, when you lose a bunch of weight and you got the saggy skin and they cut it off and pretty much give you a plastic surgery on your belly or whatever. You know, Jelly Roll gonna be having some gnarly rebounds though. Yeah, if Doughboy lost a bunch of weight, he would definitely have all that fucking sagging ass shit too. It's fun. You guys see this dude beefing with Crit Mac? Well, not beefing, but bro, if Adam had this guy and Crit Mac on, that would be a classic pod. This dude, real hustling boy. I tried to find the Cam Capone news part where they talked about him, but I couldn't find it.
Mac, I seen that fucking video on Cam Capone News. You didn't like my impersonation. Look, I wasn't trying to fucking disrespect you some type of way. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel how you feel. I fuck with you though, bro. You know what I mean? I think you're funny as fuck. I've been following you and fucking with you for a cool ass minute. I'm just saying. But you're on there like, oh, you're a Custer, white piece of shit. You don't live that life. No, I do live that life. You know what I mean? You're a Crip from fucking LA. I'm a fucking Peckerwood, fucking been to prison, all that shit from the Bay Area. You know what I mean? But again, like I said, I would rather have collabed with you, not fucking have you hate me. I didn't know you were going to take that as fucking like an insult, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. You like me or you don't like me. Either way, I don't give a fuck. But I sit mine. Crip.
Well, isn't Coco County up there by Frisco? Here, let me search because he called him
Back. I seen that fucking video on Cam Capone News. You didn't like my impersonation. Look, I wasn't trying to fucking disrespect you some type of way. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel how you.
Nah, so this can't be my big homie. This fool ain't even from the Valley. If he was from the SFV, you know, a little something maybe, but yeah. I mean, he's from the Bay Area. This is a northern white dude.
I fuck with you though, bro. You know what I mean? I think you're funny as fuck. I've been following you and fucking with you for a cool ass minute. I'm just saying. But you're on there like, oh, you're a Custer, white piece of shit.
Let me see if I can find him in the transcripts. Calling him a Custer white piece of shit. But bro, Adam should have him and fucking Crit Mac on together. That shit would probably do good. Let me check the transcripts and see if I could find it. I mean, how many times you think Crit Mac said Custer in this fucking interview, though? Bro, Crit Mac been going to everybody, bro. Anybody that got anything to say about him, he be sliding in their DMs. You see, he got at Rich Rabbit the other day for Rich Rabbit making a video. But unless it's a different interview, I don't know if it's this interview or another one. I tried white, nothing came up. Let me try peace. I don't think if I put shit in there. Yeah, peace. Bro, it's crazy. He only said peace one time. Maybe we'll spell it the other way and see if anything pops up. Yeah, bro. Nothing's popping up. Hell yeah, Alma Dixon. It's that 818. That's why I wear the Frisco hat. When you see me wearing the San Francisco Giants hats, that's why I be wearing that, is for the San Fernando Valley. I'm not a Giants fan. Sometimes on the back, I be embroidering the SFV on the back, but I gotta find a better embroider place. Because when you get it done at fucking Lids, it's like small. Let me see here. Gus sent me some timestamps yesterday from the No Jumper news. I don't know what the timestamps are, but let's see what got Gush's interest.
Believe we're live till I see the chat move.
It's at 143. I think it's about Kenny.
Like trying to kick it. We never even met them. They just heard us and we're like, oh,
They're your neighbors?
Yeah, they want. I guess they've been seeing us.
What were you doing this morning?
Seeing how swagged out you was.
So crazy. Let's just been inviting all the neighbors into the house. Like, oh, you want to hang out? Come on, let's hang out.
And shit.
Yeah.
How you looked hella good.
Did you see him this morning?
Ocho, what up?
No, wait. And then she said,
I don't know if Rotten Roll's in here.
Hey, Kenny, like, why don't you like play some like fly shit, bro? Because like you playing like all this loud rap music, like play some fly shit. You feel me? And like put on like blast. You feel me? Or like to pre-grams, or like you feel me? Put some fly shit on. And then he played one blast song. And then he all, hey, here, listen to this EBK J-Mo song. He shoots 30 people in it. Like, he's like 30 ops get dissed.
Echo, if I ain't tripping, turn this beat off.
I'm like, bro, this fool is fucking, like, are you serious, bro?
He plays Boogeyman for the hoes. It's crazy.
I wasn't doing nothing. No, I ain't fucking on no bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't fucking on
What
no
happened?
The gay homie was eyeing Kenny, bro.
Oh,
What do you say?
What happened?
crazy.
I wasn't doing nothing. No, I ain't fucking on no
Oh
bitch.
my god.
I ain't fucking on
What
no
happened?
The gay homie was eyeing Kenny, bro.
Oh.
Said the gay homie was eyeing Kenny. Bro, does Kenny got some fucking sugar in his tank?
Gayco is
Oh.
Oh, he looked. You saw that? He leaned over.
And Kenny's trying to like.
Oh, he even rubbing his thigh. He's like, oh, I want some of that fucking spicy Latino.
Oh.
And wasn't this guy in jail? Lush's artist? He must have got out.
Okay.
Hey, so Mexican
He's
shorty.
eyeing, bro.
Hey, that's Mexican shorty right there.
What is he doing right
You can see who
there,
she's
bro?
jocking. You can see the body language. You can see who she.
Bro, this looks like a tweaker party. Have I ever seen one? This looks like a straight tweaker party. Like, I'm surprised they're not like taking trips to the bedroom to pass around the pookie.
Jocking.
She's fucking with Sayo.
And look at my young life. Look at my young life. He don't even give a fuck. He's not even acknowledging these. He got bopped on without even fucking acknowledging this bitch's existence, bro. He's you know. No, they don't even like barely
They
know.
don't even speak English.
I ain't going. Hey, that's the homegirls. Hey, tell me why.
No, good people.
Damage control.
Hey, this is the funny shit though. This is the funniest part though. There's a lot I'm leaving out. At the very end, they leave at like 6:30 in the morning, right? They're getting ready to dip. Like last trans.
Oh, for sure you guys are fucking twirling pook, dude. If someone's hanging out at your pad at 6:30 in the morning, for sure you guys are twirling pook.
Inspired. And they're getting ready to dip.
I said this morning, right?
No, this is 2 days ago. This is a couple of days ago. Mexican shorty walk.
Pook, Jay Chase and Pookie's the fucking glass tweaker pipe.
Fucking out, right? she all like, she said like, she said to Kenny like, come over here like in Spanish because you know he's the one that speaks Spanish, right? You feel me? Like, it's like, oh shit! Like I tell the homie, like, oh, I think she's choosing up on Kenny real quick. You feel me? Kenny walk over and she tell me why this bitch say to him in Spanish. She all like, hey, I really like your friend. Can you tell him I like your friend?
About you?
No.
Oh, dude was saying that to Kenny?
Never mind, bro.
Nah, I'm just bullshitting.
No, the other bitch was saying it.
Come on, you know.
The other bitch was saying it about Serio to Kenny. Like we thought she was up on Kenny. She's like, nah, hey, can you like tell your friend I really like him and think he's hot?
That's crazy.
Like,
Kenny got to get hot.
But doesn't I'm assuming that Serio dude speaks Spanish too if he's fucking Latino from fucking East LA. Rich, what up? Appreciate you.
Would making the beats. He's hot now.
Yeah, but Kenny got to get in his hot phase
you
again.
was in real Sereno mode. You got the tank top on, tatted Sereno.
Bro.
Which one?
He's been slowly getting more OG essay for sure.
100%.
So funny how they throw it around like, bro, if Lush ever hits the county, they're going to make him earn all this shit he's saying, bro. He ain't even ever been to jail to be able to claim all these things.
Lush is choosing up when he hits the jails, man. Facts. Come on, man.
Look at this pic I took of him the other day.
Appreciate you, Ocho.
Lush?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you look like somebody's uncle that's been gangbanging for 40 years. Look at bro.
That was a crazy picture.
I love this picture so much.
Hey, you got to put that as frame or something.
On some real shit, I'll say this, bro. I'll say this. You ain't ever gonna see me with no hoes. But if you ever see me with a bitch, guess what she gonna be? Guess what she gonna be? Finer than anything you ever seen, bro. Like, trust.
You didn't see that picture Lush posted the other day? That bitch looked like Michael Jackson. But whatever. I mean, the older you get, I understand the slimmer the pickings get, but I think everybody has different ideas of some fine shit. Like, I ain't mad at you. You're a man, bro. Get laid, whatever. It don't matter what the bitch looks like, I guess, most of the time. But claiming it's fine shit when it's definitely not, like, crazy ass fools, dude. But it's your story. Let you tell it, I guess, right? Gush sent me another timestamp, 127. Let's see what happens here.
Department. We are conducting a joint narcotic patrolling subject to detention,
we watched all this
and
shit
possible
yesterday.
arrest. This is an act of law enforcement.
Like, we're going after specific targeted individuals, specific locations. That wasn't just in MacArthur Park. I mean, it
was like 3 different locations.
Yeah, they made arrests in fucking Calabasas that day for like the
fentanyl.
Yeah, like those all the work that they were supposedly distributing over there. They found it in
Calabasas.
Yeah, in Calabasas, I mentioned.
Well, no shit. You think the stash house is going to be in the fucking MacArthur Park area? It's funny, where they raided that house is like a mile from my house, too. Where they fucking raided that girl's house with all the stash of the Fetty. It's like a mile from me.
So, you know what I mean?
So this time, though, they targeting anybody who's pretty much not following.
Yep. Okay. And, I mean, this is an incredibly grandiose use of city resources.
That's what I was going to say. Is this a positive thing, or is it just a super, like, kind of performative, trying to just lock up some smokers type of shit?
Well, realistically, it is positive to clean that shit up. That's just disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, will it be like a park that will be able to be inhabited by like normal people at some point because of this? You know,
ideally, and like, honestly, like if you really pay attention to everything I've been saying, like
they're gonna gentrify the whole neighborhood. That's what they're doing. They're gonna gentrify that whole shit. They're gonna clean it up. They're gonna raise the rent. They're gonna try to get a whole better quality of life living over there. I'm pretty sure that's their goal. But all these zombies are just either gonna go somewhere else.
It's always been, I care about the people that are actually have to live there. I care about the kids that are growing up in this community. You know, oftentimes disenfranchised communities and children of immigrants or immigrants themselves, and who are kind of being given, based on that, substandard rights and conditions to live, and there's no possibility of them really flourishing. And then there's also a huge percentage of people that are citizens and people that are growing up there in the midst of this,
like you
chaos.
And Mikey, just
not even me and Mikey. Is like me and Mikey are part of the. We're like gentrifiers.
Yeah,
so if anything, it's really like
the people that grew up there. And
yeah,
shit, been there for generations.
Yeah, like that's who I really feel for, and have had to deal with this, and have seen this community like deteriorate, and they try to clean it up, but and then blah, 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 and it gets significantly worse over time. So realistically,
did they say Mikey lives over there? I don't think Mikey lives over there.
They do need to clean that shit up, but the methods I was seeing them employ seemed
very, very misguided and seemed very. But at this point, they got to do something. So I'm not necessarily mad about them going out. I don't support police activities or whatever. But guess what, man? Literally, it's a big toilet in the center of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So this was just contradicting himself. You say you don't support it, but then you want it cleaned up. You gotta pick one or the other, Lush. You gotta pick one or the other. See how far this Rios interview is yet. Damn, it's only 25 minutes. I want to get to the point where he talks about the fight. But it's only 25 minutes in, dude. Jesus. Let's watch this part where he talks about, oh. Fuck it.
With so much shit, who else was it? Like, it's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna associate this with him because there's so much shit that's involved. I get it. I got a question about Wack, but I want to talk about you because I just recently. The Doughboy Moose Man Monday show.
Yeah.
Is that the Monday show?
Mhm.
No, it was with Rick Rock. Just with the Rick Rock.
Oh, the Tuesday show.
They got 59 watching now.
You went to the gang culture carried you through. You know what I mean? Like it was a saving grace, basically. Like this is shit when it was down. This is what helped me through COVID or whatever you said. And
like, why the fuck does this guy have a fireplace on the wall? Like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. Like, bro, he got the fucking, what is it called? The Yum logs? The Yum logs that they put on fucking Christmas?
it was down. This is what helped me through COVID or whatever you said. And
coming out of that sort of SoundCloud rapper wave that was really like our whole thing, like 2015 through 2020. And it wasn't intentional, but it was kind of like AD comes on, like, which wasn't intentional because like I knew he was from a hood or whatever, but I wasn't like thinking of him as being on some super gangster shit or whatever. AD comes in, that works. All of a sudden he brings T-Rail around, and then that kind of leads to like Smack being on there. And then around the same time I like discovered Crip Mac. So that even just if you like narrowed it down to just those pieces, it's kind of like, oh, okay, now No Jumper is going to be viewed as something that's like a lot more street oriented. And I'm gonna be real, like I didn't really, as far as like underground street music coming from LA, not really like something that I was like super fascinated by when I started the podcast, because I was more focused on, like weird internet shit, I guess you could say, like, internet rap, underground music, etc. And there's like a lot of
those were your actual interests. Those were the
Yeah.
things that you were spending time on your own.
Oh yeah. That's what made No Jumper a thing, was the fact that I was like taking in so much information about so many of these underground rappers without having any kind of like benefit that I could glean from it. And then
It looked like Adam just rolled out of bed with his
switched
hairdo.
over at a certain point, just because
Like,
I
what is
feel
going
like
on
that
with this
underground
part
wave
right
just
here?
died like cataclysmically. Like
Did he not
a lot
shower?
of the artists literally
Did he not
died,
shower
and then
before you
like
go over there?
a lot of the enthusiasm as a result kind of just went away. But a lot of that music, like I'm gonna be real, like 2010 era LA hip hop, a lot of stuff that a lot of people really like that I'm really not that enthusiastic about it.
Yeah. But that's what it's about. It's about finding the shit that you enjoy, right? And so you said like naturally the ADT rail Smack, and then you mentioned Crip Mac, and then that situation goes however it goes. We don't have to focus on that. But after that exodus, then you dive even further into that culture.
Well, because then you go from like AD and T-Rail, which not even using this as a thing to talk shit about them or whatever, but like as gang members, they're chilling, right? Like for the most part, they're not like on some tripping shit. But like then when they leave, it's like boom, Brick Baby just ends up taking the place, and so now you transition to somebody who is, you know, kind of lived a much more dangerous lifestyle.
It's so crazy how they all say, like, I see a lot of people saying Brick Baby the GOAT, this and that. Like, people don't seem like the nostalgia. Like, bro, Brick didn't really do views on his own. Anything he did on his own didn't really get views. But, like, I fuck with Brick. He was cool, but people, I feel like, remember him on a higher stool than he actually was. Like, when he was high, the podcasts were just trash. Yeah, he had some very popular moments for sure, but overall, like,
style. He's really got ops out here. He's really like kind of moving around a different type of way. And then, you know, Munchie kind of came like after Brick got basically picked up for his Fed case. But then again, with Munchie, you know, he's got a certain reputation. People view him as having a pretty crazy street career and everything like that. So that then all of a sudden it's kind of like, oh, we went from like a safer version of like street culture to like, oh, okay, now it's a little bit crazier. And then obviously the cherry on top was really that. Oh, and then you got to throw Whack in there too, because Whack coming on the platform obviously kind of changed how people view it. But that beating that took place in the alley was really like, as much as it like, it was just kind of a thing that happened one day and then like life went on. It was like, from the public's perception,
polarized.
That was bad. That was real bad, you know?
and it's so crazy that Luce and all his homies posted that video. Like, if I was Adam, I would have been so pissed, bro. Like, they could have posted that video and say that shit happened anywhere if they want credit for beating somebody up. But right there in the bottom said, @NoJumper.
And it's stacked on top of each other. You know what I mean? Like, because even from, it seems like you I don't know if this is just me just looking too far into it, but it's like, it seems like you be having some good shit going. Great, smooth flow.
This dude Rios needs to get one of those things from Amazon that you put in your hat to keep the shape going. I have them in my dad hats. I put that little thing in there so it keeps the front. That shit looking burnt out with all the bumps.
I don't know if it's out of
See these bumps.
I don't know if it's out of greed and you're just like, let's just add this to that. Like, even with Brick, you added DWP Nice, and that happened. You just talked about ADT Rail, you add the Crip Mac, and you add like different elements. Then you have Munchie B, Spody, and it's going good, smooth. Like, I'm like, oh shit, they back rolling in and getting it. Then you add J Hood.
Yeah, Ocho, you can Google it.
Like, not necessarily self-sabotage, but maybe the need to keep it cracking. You know what I mean? And like, I gotta keep this machine rolling.
Yeah.
But maybe it's those are moments where we should like chill and like take a look.
I just think like the ratio of the Tuesday show, looking back
If I had
at
to
it,
guess, Ocho, you're gonna settle out of court eventually.
I should have been like a little bit more mindful about adding in this Crip who's fresh out and is like really turned up. Like, you get like, they got into an argument, like a little argument that really wasn't that crazy, him and Spoodyface, and it was like, let's go outside, boom. Like, you know, most people in the podcasting space, like even the gang members, like 99% of them, like, when have you ever seen that happen? Yeah. Motherfuckers don't just say like, oh, you disagree, boom, we outside, let's do this. You know, like, that was just, I guess I just didn't realize like how
volatile
turned up J Hood was. Yeah.
It's volatile energy.
Yeah.
Like, when you bring two pit bulls, you bring a new pit bull into the backyard, somebody's got to figure out who's the alpha dog. You know what I mean? Like, and when somebody is...
Yeah, because if that shit ever goes to trial, I was the only one there. Like, I hope I don't fucking get a subpoena one day. And bro, if they were, I'm gonna fucking just message this dude and be like, bro, are you paying for me and the fam to go on vacation that week? Because I definitely ain't trying to go there and fucking be subpoenaed. But I was the only one there.
Freshly dealing with PTSD or dealing with still in that element or that shit. Like, that's the understanding. Like, okay, I need to navigate this a little bit more.
Because you bringing up the Brick and DW thing, that is a really good example too. Because I brought them together on the podcast, and like the whole thing is we're just trying shit out. We're not doing like a test case before. We're just hopping on the pod live and just seeing how it goes, you know. And I'm not understanding necessarily that they're like from very different sides of the Crip world, you know? Like it took a little bit for me to realize, like, oh, okay. Traditionally, these dudes don't necessarily mix. And then, you know, it didn't really like get set off. Like it was all good around me and stuff. But at that time, that's when we were trying to just let people stream at night and stuff. And that's when you get DW
We're like
saying,
an hour
you know,
in.
a
So let
negative
me see.
slur
I've been waiting
for Rick's neighborhood or whatever. And then that, boom, that just set it off. And I didn't really know that that was going to happen either. Yeah.
And that's the life. And that's the so
we're only an hour
when
in.
people say like, oh, the exploitation or they throw the culture vulture thing, I think it's also a lack of understanding of how quick, like Rick Rock tried to tell you, like, hey man, did somebody's head get blown off? This and that. We see this and that. Like we understand.
No, it was the first House Phone. House Phone was the first gang member on No Jumper. Fuck, I don't know. I'm sure Adam interviewed a bunch of gang members back in the day, but I mean, in COVID when they started doing shows, yeah, probably AD because AD was on the No Jumper show. Yeah, I mean, once they started doing shows, probably AD, like you said, Scarred Soul. I don't think House Phone's technically from anywhere, but he'd probably be more of a Crip than a Blood. Man, I'm just waiting till they get to this point. I want to hear him talk about the fight and if he's fighting again. That's what I want to see, but all right, what else should we react to? What have I missed? Here, let's look up Take Keith. Supposedly he died from they're saying whippets now. Oh, I wanted to cover this. You see what's his name trying to say and that's why I try to keep it real. Like I'm not someone to just start making up lies. You see Frosty's trying to say Kicks, are you still in here? You could probably answer this. If you go to Medium North, can you be wearing yellows? I don't think so. I don't think you can go to Wayside if you're in yellows. But somewhere right here, you see Frosty trying to hate on Suspect. I don't believe he's in yellows. He's in Wayside. And then it all depends. Kicks, are you still in here or did he have to go to class? Let me ask him because he just got out the county. See, everyone just tries to lie on people's name, bro. But they change shit around in the county so much that it's been a while since I've been there. So I got to like hit up the homies and ask them what they're doing nowadays. But where the fuck is this where Frosty says it? Oh, right here. Any of y'all listen to YG's new album? The song he got, We Know the Truth? All right, see, Kicks is answering back. See right here, Frosty says, laughing my ass off, scary ass bitch, almighty suspect. You said, what's it say? What'd they scribble out? Somebody said suspect in yellow. OTP with him. What's OTP mean? And then he puts up this little thing. But this right here is this looks like Twin Towers or something. But then we got suspects booking right here. He's still in Medium North. Oh, fuck, bro. Stand corrected. My homie said medium north is PC and mental. The mental wear a yellow top and blue pants. So, yeah. I mean, that's coming straight from somebody that just got out of county jail fucking a month ago. So, yeah. Medium north and wayside is PC and yellow top for the mental health. Yellow top usually means you're on psych meds. Back in the day, yellow pants mean you were gay and you're in the gay dorm. But yeah, I mean, that's coming straight from a homie that just got out 30 days ago. And he said medium north is PC and mental. The mental, yeah, I mean, we know the mentals wear the yellow tops. So fuck, bro. That ain't looking good for suspect. Damn. Damn. Yeah, Scar. So Munchie was talking about when he hits prison, though, if he goes to a fucking non-designated yard. Suspect hitting PC in the county jail, bro, is like, what the fuck? Like, you gotta fight for your right to be GP, bro. Like, why? Why are you doing this, sus? Why are you doing this? Yeah, every tough shit that he ever said just kind of goes out the window with this, bro. Like, what the hell? I know, Larry. I wonder the same. Like, bro, what? Like, sus really ain't got that much beef on the streets. Like, yeah, I mean, you might run into some BPSs, but, bro, what is it, a squabble? Like, bro, a little squabble ain't ever hurt nobody. Like, I don't think people really hate sus that much to where they're going to try to, like, take him out the game. And then, like, what kind of meds is suspect taking? They give you the Suboxone shot in GP, too, if he's trying to stay on Suboxone because he was strung out on the beans, but you could be in blues and get the shot. And let me ask my homie again. They weren't even giving Suboxone shots when I was doing time. Suboxone wasn't even a thing. But damn, bro. Fucking suspect, bro. And then you see when Munchie said that Sus was in there, when Sus called in, he was like, I'm with your homie, I forget the name, from IFG. And Suspect was like, or Munchie was like, bro, that fool's no good. B-Lord, you gotta go to county before you go to prison. But I've been to prison. But my homie said if you're on the Suboxone shot, you don't have to wear a yellow top. So Suboxone isn't going to make you wear a yellow top. So yellow top means he's hiding from something. Yeah, they got strips and now that it's Suboxone shot. I'm not sure is it Subutex shot or I'm not sure the exact name, but they give you a shot in your belly and then it slowly breaks down over the month. So B-Lord said, in prison, really like the movies, make it, or can you just do your time and not do task by the leader? Well, it all depends. The essays run a different program. But for the most part, bro, if it ain't mandatory, you really ain't got to get involved. You know, if it comes down to like, say, you know, I'm from the valley and it's a valley problem, then yeah, maybe you got to get involved or figure it out. But if it's an IE problem, that don't really affect you, you know. But for the most part, bro, if you ain't doing drugs or running up gambling debts, you're going to be fine, bro. If you just fucking play handball, work out, and do your shit, you're going to be fine. The problems come to the ones that want to run around, get high, gamble when they ain't got money. Yeah, Red. What else do you think I would run? Fucking white boys for sure. And it's funny, everyone throws the word around, but it's like, dude, as soon as you hit that county jail, the black fools say, hey, Wood. The SA say, hey, Wood. Even the cops say, hey, Wood. So you're a Wood. No, blood top for sure. Hell no. Methadone is better than Suboxone. You're tripping. I've done Suboxone in the past. Like, bro, if you can't beat that habit, it's better just to go on some kind of maintenance. Yeah, Christian, let's just tripping. You ain't even been to fucking busted to have to do anything. Uh, I mean, yeah. I mean, back when I doing time, like, yeah, they kind of tripped, but it's more like the skinheads that got to do something about it. That's more like skinhead politics that got to like push up on a white dude running uh with the blacks. But like, bro, when I was busted, there's Adam interviewed that guy. What was his name? That white crip from San Diego. I was on the yard with him, bro. That dude was crazy, man. He got stabbed, went back to his cell, sewed himself up himself. Like, they tried to take that dude off the yard a couple times. That dude Snow Rock. They tried to take him off the yard a couple times to where he took it, fought back, and didn't tell, to where they were like, bro, just leave that dude alone. Well, yeah, dude. I was on the yard with that dude Snow Rock. That dude is fucking nuts. Now he looks like an old ass dude, but that dude, he was a savage. What's gross about subs, Andy? Every time I seen people on methadone, they're doing the nod. When you see people on subs, you can't even tell. No, Red, I don't. Was more of a hustler, not really gangster. I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, but I don't really claim to be a gangster. Oh yeah, Andy, if you taking a lot, like you taking a whole 8 mg for sure, that's gonna be a fucking taste. But most people, when they on subs, they should dwindle down. Like if you start with an 8, start taking less and less, then get down to the 2s or 4 mg, start taking less and less to where you can just dwindle yourself down. Like, yeah, I don't really drink anymore either, Dante. I'm a bad drunk though. No, I fucks with me some caffeine. I tried those Viviants at one point, Ocho, but they didn't really. Maybe I tried like small milligrams, But they didn't really do nothing to me, bro. Adderall 30 instant, that's the way to go. Uh, you could like you gotta overpower the subs, but yeah, they're not really gonna kick your ass because your tolerance gets so high by the subs. But back when I'm taking subs, you could take some beans and overpower them. They say you're playing a dangerous game, but you know, addiction is a motherfucker, right? No, Andy, whatever keeps you from chasing that shit is, and bro, especially once fentanyl came out, bro, like it's just a dangerous game, bro. Dangerous game. And real shit's expensive as fuck. So it's like, bro, back in the day, bro, I was getting blues for like $5, $6, getting Norcos for fucking a couple bucks, $1.50. Like you could actually catch a habit back in the day. Nowadays, bro, you can't even catch a habit really, bro. That's why everybody starts messing with these fucking fake pills because they're cheap as hell. But you're playing a dangerous game messing with fake shit. You're playing a dangerous game, bro. That's why I'm glad. Like, I started hanging it up right when the Fetty started coming around, bro. Yeah, Red Dog. I'm from the 818. Grew up in Sun Valley. Now I live in Woodland Hills. Worked my ass off to leave the east side of the valley and get to the south side. But I grew up in Sun Valley. Yeah, remember the OC80s? Oh, man. I used to get those from my homeboy's mom. Rest in peace, bro. She used to get a couple hundred a month and sell me the whole bottle. Oh, no, NoHo. NoHo's changed over the years. They kind of built that shit up, especially the fucking once you get like south of the train station. Man, the lower tabs, what was the green ones? You got the Norcos, the lower tabs, and then what were the green ones called again? But I was more of a Norco guy. Yeah, OP's trash. When they came out with those and they just gel up. I don't know, cartel. Cartel and like is a very like loosely used term. There might be a couple of them, but then once it leaves hands, like it goes to like the gang members and other people. Like cartel's a very loosely used term. Irate, what up? All right, what's some clips or something we can watch? Mainly just had the chunky Barbie shit on my list, and then Gush gave me some timestamps for the show yesterday. I mean, they got some out there. You're from the IE, right, B Lord? They got some out there. They say like, wasn't El Mayo's? Is it El Mayo? Doesn't his daughter own some bakery or some shit, and wasn't his sons living out there? No, for sure, Andy. A lot of shit's research drugs now. That's like, bro, anyone that says they're doing ecstasy, acid, all this shit, bro, it's all research drugs. There ain't no real shit left. The days of real shit um is gone, bro. Everything's research drugs nowadays. Fucking nasty. Oh, me too, Blood Talk. Whenever I tell people it's research drugs, they look at me like I'm crazy, but I just try to put them up on game and, educate them, but they don't want to hear it. Like, real acid doesn't take an hour and a half to kick in. Real ecstasy doesn't take an hour to kick in. Like, that's because they changed the carbon and the oxygen, and everyone's body, it takes longer to process. Like, nowadays, if you want to do any psychedelic, you might as well just do mushrooms. At least you know you're getting some real shit. Yeah, Kush is the way to go, bro. All this Fetty Wap, it's a dangerous game, man. It's a dangerous game. I know. I used to follow this one guy on YouTube that he's like up to trying like 600 different research drugs. Like his whole channel or his whole thing was just trying all the research drugs. It's not that one white guy that be doing it too, but it was this other guy, and he had like a list of paper, and he wrote down every research drug he's tried. Dirty Pictures. I'm gonna have to check that. What's it on? Oh yeah, what's trim? What's this fool mean by trim? Does that mean like you got like his beard trimmed up, or is trim like a new phrase? And then since when did Josh wear glasses? These ain't meta glasses. So since when did Josh start? Oh, these Chrome Heart. What is that? Is that a Chrome Heart logo? Yeah, leopard print is a little gay. Overly trim or trim? Am I I didn't even catch this part. Am I trim? Fucking Josh got to stop taking these selfies though, bro. Like, calm down, Turbo. Calm down, Turbo. I mean, those fucking selfies are a little zesty if you ask me. I mean, I've only seen him with girls, so I don't know, but he seemed like he was having fun joking with that shit that Gunner was his boyfriend. Oh, do we got Lush right here talking about something?
Suck my motherfucking dicks for shit what you fucking faggots is talking about. Suck my fucking dick. Suck my motherfucking dick straight up.
Is this fool hitting a NOS tank? This fool's sucking off the NOS. Do I think Adam's racist? No, I mean no, but does he an opportunist? Yeah. I know he thought we couldn't see. He got the reflection going right here. Yada, what up? No, that's for sure. I ain't gonna lie. When I first moved from the country to LA when I was like 12, and like I ain't gonna lie, I was like interested, like, damn, I ain't seen all these different people, the gang members, skaters. Like, I didn't really grow up around it till I was 12. So I was like, bro, super interested in everything. But after you grow up around it, kind of change, you know? You get used to it. But yeah, you could tell that he grew up in an area that probably only has white people. Hootie Tang. I'm a truck driver. I hit the road for like 3 weeks at a time. You say I got books that cost money. I got a bunch of books. I have a whole big stack over here. Bro, books are education, bro. You gotta stay reading. Reading is healthy for the brain. Yeah, I used to write, Andy. It's been a long time though. After I got a violation for fucking tagging, I had to hang it up, bro. Go sit in the county jail for 4 months for tagging. I was like, I'm good, bro. Because when you tagging, you either got to keep doing it and then blossom into like designing, getting money out of it. I was just mainly doing it for the love of the game. So eventually, yeah, after that last violation, sitting in county jail for 4 months, I was like, I'm good, bro. Like, I got to hang this shit up. I still put, oh, you talking about my stickers? I still put the stickers up. At me, my Besco's the first one, and then Amok, that's Mikey from No Jumper, and then Ian Moon is Gus. You know Gus that used to do all the designings? So that's me, Mikey, and Gus's sticker that we made. I be putting those up. I got like probably like 20 left, 15 left, and then either order more if they want to split them, or I'll just make a new sticker. Yeah, but I mean, when I was young, that's all I used to do is just fucking try to paint and then it's like, bro, painting's a full-time job. Like, if you really want to get up, oh, if you really want to get up, bro, you got to be out 4 or 5 nights a week. And if you want to be all city, and then you want to start traveling to other states. Yeah, once I had a family, bro, there ain't enough time to like paint, go out every night, like be up to fucking 5, 6 in the morning. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I used to hit some trains. The Woodman Yard, rest in peace, Skate. There was a yard right there in Burbank. We used to hit. Yeah, I thought about like getting back into like more like legal wall shit and stuff like that, but bro, there just ain't enough hours in a week to try to chase that shit, bro. Especially when you got a fan bam you got to take care of. What app? OBS. Pine of Mud. I just use OBS. It's the easiest one. No, this is a fun. This is back when it all started with AD dancing with this strap. And it's like, does he have his finger on the trigger? Looks like, oh, is he just holding it by the handle? All right, yeah, you got to have safety first, bro. Holding your, and that's when you looked at the video that Adam posted when that dude fell on the ground. At least he fucking had his finger straight. Because if he would have fell on the ground and had his finger on the trigger, he probably would have shot somebody in the foot. He got his airsoft. He got a BB gun. Let's see how fucking far along is this Adam and Rios one? 'Cause I'm waiting to see where he talks about the fight. Kind of like probably a boring ass interview. I don't really see many timestamps. They're going to be good. AD's from Lantana Block in Compton, right? No, I'm waiting to see what he says on there. Which old AD song? Bro, that was crazy. They all planned on leaving, bro. They were planning their exit months before they left. Months before they left, they were planning. The whole time they were there, they were sizing up No Jumper, Adam, and they were just waiting for the right opportunity. Like I could have told Adam these fools were planning to exit like 2 months before they left. Like just how they were acting, you could see it. Yeah, I mean, the podcasting recipe isn't really too hard, man. You get a camera, you get a setup. The hardest part is having somebody help you with topics. Stacking topics is the hardest fucking part. It takes the most time because you got to stare at the internet all day. That's why I only really, nowadays, I don't really care. I was trying to like come up with topics, stack them all. But bro, it's just tiring, bro. So I just get a couple topics, start the stream, start rapping out with y'all, and keep it moving because that's the biggest issue is having somebody stack topics for you. Because if you could have, like, if I could have 10 topics every day of good ones, bro, it'd be smooth sailing. But that's a lot of work, bro. Fucking going through the internet, watching all this shit. That's the hardest part. Bro, B-Lord, that's one thing I plan to add to when I'm on the trucking, when I'm by myself, is food reviews. Because I'm traveling across state to state. So what I be doing on my phone is go off the Google reviews, Yelp reviews, try to follow some pages that talk about food. But that's what I kind of want to do is restaurant videos, like mix that in with everything else, but kind of drop the restaurant reviews. Like, I'm not really sure if I want to like film along over the 5 days or 4 days it takes me to go from coast to coast and the spots I stop and then edit it into one video and put them out weekly, or if I want to try to do the live shit. I'm not really sure how I want to do it, but I'm definitely going to mix in stopping at food places that got like higher reviews, or the food places that have like there's this spot in Amarillo, Texas that it's like a 72-ounce steak. If you can eat it, they give it to you for free. If not, you got to buy it. Well, Reg Dog, I'm a big fan. Like, barbecue food is my favorite shit. So far, Memphis got some good shit. I stopped at this breakfast spot in Montana, right by the Oklahoma border. That shit was pretty bomb. But yeah, I like barbecue food, and that dry rub from Memphis, that shit's some fire. But I've only been doing it a few months, so after like a year or two, I'm sure I'll definitely have a better idea of who got the best food. Yeah, my homie answered back because he's probably in the class. He said, if suspects in medium north, that's all bad. He's running from something or scared to run his fades. Like, fuck. Here, let me send him a picture. But what would sus be running from? Like, I just I don't know what sus would be running from. Yeah, it's crazy, Andy. Lush wanted to do it that day. He's like, yeah, let's do that. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You want to do it? We'll do it. Maryland Blue Crab. Last time I was in Baltimore, my truck driver homie that I'm training with, he's Salvadorian, so we went to like some Salvadorian restaurant. It was pretty good. But Blue Crab, Maryland Blue Crab, let me save that shit on my phone. Tomorrow I'm going to Malibu Farms. That shit's supposed to be pretty bomb. We really don't go to dinner on Father's Day because it's too crowded, so we usually try to go the day before. Is it right by like a high school, Yada? Or like, it looks like a high school, I guess. Is it right by Dundalk High School? I'm going to save it to my list. Be like, Yada sent this. So that way I can remember when I go to text whoever sent me the link. If any of y'all got food spots in your cities, let me know. Definitely let me know. But I mean, bro, in those big dorms, I'm pretty sure you could just slide the bunks and get that shit out the way. Mm. Damn, sus running from something. Oh, Andy boy, you from Wisconsin? You that's where Quick's from. Quick's from Wisconsin too. I drove through Wisconsin probably like a month ago. We drove through St. Paul, Minneapolis, and then I forget what highway it was, and then dropped down into Illinois. No, it's funny you said cheesehead. Look, I got cheeseheads right here. I used to go to Madison, Wisconsin, and I always wanted one of these when I see them have it when they're playing the football games. I always wanted one, so I bought it when I was flying home from Madison, Wisconsin one time. Put my cheesehead right there. Yeah, cheese curds are fire. Soul Trans Fish and Vallejo. Let me add that real quick. Yeah, but my homie said, yeah, suspect scared if he's sitting in medium north. We don't really go. Yeah, well, we do take the 80 sometimes when we're coming out of Sacramento. What, Soul Trans? Yeah, and I ain't picky, bro. I eat everything. If it's bomb, I'll eat it. But that's one thing I want to do is mix all these food spots in with my traveling, bro. Might as well do something cool while I'm fucking moving around everywhere. Did I miss anybody else sending any spots to try in their cities? I I had that pizza in Chicago fucking years ago. That famous ass deep dish pizza spot, kind of by downtown. If you think any of the people on No Jumper are great people overall, you tripping. A few maybe. Yeah, most yeah. Yeah, I fuck with mariscos. Like I said, I eat everything, Sergio. I eat everything. If it's bomb, I'll fucking eat it. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the New York pizza too, the flat, thin crust or whatever. But I had to try that spot in Chicago because it's just like super famous. Like they be sending that shit in the mail to people. But my favorite food is barbecue, soul food, top of the list, then Mexican food, and then Thai food. I love some Thai food. The pad sao, oh, that's my shit. Yeah, most of the shit up there, like, it gets a little burnt out after a while. But, you know, and it's like out of all of them, like, bro, I'm from, like, I ain't gonna say the trenches, but yeah, I grew up in the hood. Like, most of this shit that they're all trying to, like, be interested in, I grew up around it, in it, done time. Like, it doesn't really amaze me like it amazes some of these other people. Or I see people and I'm like, yeah, this dude's full of shit. He's fucking capping. Uh, Just, yeah, out of Adam, Josh, Mikey, all them. Like, bro, I grew up in this shit, around this shit, done time with these kind of dudes. All them are more like amazed by the cultures and more like I don't even know. As I always said, I was a different breed. Steven and Nathan, they from Pomona, but they're still young, but they grew up around it. But still, you know, they ain't done no time. Yeah, Drunken Noodles fire. Yeah, and that was Lush's idea, though. He wanted to do that. At the beginning, he said, "Oh, let's go fucking score some Zans." I was like, "All right, bro, if that's what you want to do. Fuck it." It's funny. I still get messages about that, but whatever. Yeah, out of that Scarred Soul, Dejan versus Steven, for sure, I would put my money on Dejan. For sure. I mean, Steven's just a little guy. Dejan got like fucking 8 inches on him and probably like fucking 50 pounds. No, blood. He probably found me through the video I did with Lush at MacArthur Park when bro, that video should have been so much better, but my homie I had filming just could not hold the camera still, bro. That fool was moving the camera around everywhere. He didn't know his angles, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it out anyways. But my homie definitely needs some work on filming, bro, because that shit, he fucked, like, I ain't gonna say he fucked it up, but like, yeah, dude. He should have definitely been more still with the goddamn camera. No, yeah, Lushy grew up in the Palisades, bro, by Spencer Pratt. Dude, they got a Gino's East Chicago pizza. You know what pizza I always liked? They got one, it used to be right there on here. They got one on Van Nuys and the 101, but it used to have one on like Oxnard and Woodman, I think. Damn, is it not there anymore? Bro, that shit was bomb after fucking drinking at the barrel. Damn, did they get rid of it? Prime Pizza's pretty good. Damn. They must not be around anymore. Damn. What was the other place you were saying? Gino's. Oh, I never tried this spot. Damn, that's a fucking thick ass pizza though. No, I'm saying 8 inches taller, Scotty. You trolling me. Yeah, bro. Some of the best barbecue I ever had in my life, Yada, was in well, it was actually in Seattle, in like Washington Hill or something. But we do be going to Tacoma sometimes. Oh yeah, this place looks fire. But the only other problem is sometimes like if they got truck parking, or at least if they got the 2 yellow lines in the middle of the road, then I can always park there too. But that's the only hang up sometimes. But yeah, this place got a turn lane, so I can always park in the turn lane with the truck and then hop out. Irate, when did they start talking about video games? Yeah, Yada used to be up there, and then now she's on the East Coast. But Redo, you're from NoHo. What's that old ass pizza spot? Had the white logo, huge ass slices of pizza. There used to be one right there on Van Nuys and the 101. And then I think there was one right there like on Oxnard and Fulton or Oxnard and Woodman. What the fuck was the name of that spot? Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. I mean, T-Rail and them all kind of keep flirting with it. But imagine if No Jumpers still had no Barone's is like older. It was more like by the slice type shit. Yeah, it was like mainly white, and then I think the logo was red or something. Big ass slices. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if that place is still around. Shit was fucking gas though. You see, they moved We Be Jammin' over to Inglewood. That used to be right there by Hollywood. But imagine if they No Jumper still had Disconnected. They had the AD show at the end of the day and the No Jumper show. Bro, that shit would probably they'd be killing it if they were all still under the same roof working on these shows the whole time. Once they all split up and splintered off, it's like they all their views took a hit. But man, if we still had Disconnected at the end of the day and the No Jumper show, they'd probably fucking be huge. But when everything gets rebuilt every couple years, it's kind of just like not the same. Damn, did that place go out of business, bro? Yeah, I mean, the views of T-Rail and AD came back would probably be good, but it's like, bro, the same people I feel like watch all these shows together. Like all the people like are the same viewers are the same for all of them. Yeah, I was actually watching Disconnected last night and I was kind of like a little surprised that you would think that it would do a little better, huh? But that's just the podcast game's watered down overall. Everything's watered down. There's just too many people going for it. Yeah, Andy, she pepper sprayed them all. Pine of Mud, what drama? Tell me something to watch and we'll watch it. Well, I mean, GTA 6 ain't coming out for like, what, 4 or 5 months? And that's if it even comes out when they say it's going to. Watch them push it back again. And it's like, you see Aiden Ross saying the other day that he's gonna, here, let me find that shit. Aiden Ross said he's gonna pay people to work in his server. But does Spody really talk about Adam? I was trying to find, but the problem with DeJohn's pod is you don't have the transcripts. So you can't really search the transcripts to find anything unless you got the timestamp. But this is crazy. How do you think this would possibly work?
You could be a babysitter. Yes, guys, listen. My GTA server, you guys can quit your jobs in real life and work in my server. You could be a janitor. You could be a babysitter. You could be a Bitcoin, you guys.
Yeah, you know.
You guys are going to really make money in my world. Yes, guys, listen. My GTA server.
How is that even possible? Like, the only person making money is probably going to be him by charging memberships and everything. Like, if you're a babysitter in GTA 6, like, how do you make money off that? Like, what am I missing here? Aiden has so much money that dumbass can just make up shit to pay people. Yeah, I don't really see how he can pay people to be a babysitter. I mean, I could see it like some Bitcoin shit, like if you're middlemaning some money, maybe you can make some. But how was DJ Ghost paying him? Is it because other people are being members of the server? Like, isn't 5M, you got to pay to be a part of it, right? So I could see you making money off charging people to be a part of the server, and then that brings in some income. But you want to see what Spody? Let's see if he has if the timestamps are if the transcript updated. Because if there ain't no transcripts, then it's kind of hard to find. Because see, like DeJohn, he don't have any transcripts. Wow, I didn't know YouTube has this. People mentioned Whack 100, Kendrick. Oh, they are here. They must have updated later after it finished. So let's see. Do you know like what area he talks about Adam? Yeah, how Dijon has one mic always kind of trip me out. Kick is ran by Steak. Kick is Steak's write off, if you ask me. If you do some research on who owns Kick, it's Stake, the gambling platform, and I think they use Stake uses Kick as a tax write off until they can figure something out with it to where it can really make money. Then it can blossom and do something else.
That's the narrative. The narrative is Adam can always go out and find another gang member off the street, put a mic in front of them, have them talk about street shit, and it'll work. But what Tam is saying is, no, it's more like lightning in a bottle. When you find certain characters that got certain charisma, how they articulate themselves, X, Y, Z, certain nuances. And I feel like he doesn't see that because sometimes he doesn't see, I'm not going to say me because I'm not a street nigga, but he doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of, unless Adam's going to create a no jumper GTA server, and Adam ain't going to play GTA. He ain't got time for that shit. Unless you're going to have like the host playing GTA and all that shit, but it's like, are you going to pay the host to play GTA for a couple hours a day? Like you pay him to be on a show? Like, it just doesn't really, the math ain't mathin' if you ask me. Yeah, but I think a lot of these places like Rainbet and a lot of these type of places, like they give people money to act like they're gambling to promote it. Like they're not gambling their own money. Yeah, Sergio. Doughboy just be glazing like a motherfucker. With Spody, I was always just confused. Like, bro, are you trying to be a black Israelite and preach peace? Or are you still trying to be a gangster? Like, which one is it? I just don't really feel like you can, like, do both. Like, yeah, don't forget where you're from and all that shit, but you can't really do both, bro. But yeah, I'm reading the transcripts. I don't really know where Spody's talking. Oh yeah, Tam got some thickums, huh? Bro, you see that flyer? Here, oh yeah, I don't know if I showed you all this yet. You remember when Wack like hit me up and I told you all? Well, Wack actually brought it up and said it first. If you go to nothing but content, Where is it? I guess me and Tam are on a show together with 600. I mean, Wack just told me it pays good, so I was like, fuck it. I'll do it. I think that's Tam. And then you got me right here. I'm not sure what picture he used, but supposedly, I mean, I haven't really heard anything lately. Wack just told me it pays good, so I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a try. Supposed to be like 600 show, and then he said he needed a white guy for it. And then, bro, I look high as hell right here. And then Tam. So I guess supposed to be me 600 and Tam, I guess. I don't know. But it's like, fuck it, you gonna pay me something decent? Fuck it, I'll try it. Work on my acting skills. Yeah. Yeah, that Dr. Unk shit. Oh yeah, let's trip on that. Bro, what is it even about? Like, if you're gonna put up a promo video, shouldn't it kind of like tell you what it's gonna be? Like, I watched that shit like 3 times and I still have no idea what it's gonna be. Bro, you see the Knicks parade yesterday when the fucking black chick threw that white girl off the fucking like light pole, and then that white girl pulled down her fucking shorts and she started shaking her ass. And then the next clip is her like whooping her ass. That shit was wild. Oh yeah, here it is. But am I tripping, or does this little does it really not tell us what it's about?
Thought there was no hope for humanity. He's here with love, peace, and he is not to be played with.
It's on the no jumper, what, Rotten Roll, the Knicks shit, or this fucking 607 Unk thing?
His mama, Dr.
The Knicks shit I found on X, on Twitter.
You got any weapons you think's gonna poke me?
Yeah, my dick a weapon. You stole this shit from Skid Row. Take it back. Take this shit back to Skid Row. Stop playing with me.
She says he's tall.
I mean, this shit's filmed really good, but yeah, I'm just like, bro, what is the storyline? Like, what is it?
How tall? When he's ugly. How ugly? She said he's black.
How black? What's the matter with you?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yes, yes. You guys ready? Stand up right there.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, you touched her titty. No, sir. I saw you touch her titty, nigga. Your wife getting fucked right now. Shut up! Come on.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take you
No,
first.
women been enslaved.
Yeah, I'm just really confused on like what is the storyline. I mean, bro, if Wack employs me, then I guess I'll sign up for it. He said it'd be like a week or 2 of work, so I was like, fuck it, bro. You said it pays well? Fuck it, I'm there. Let's do it. Oh shit, it's already 11:50. I gotta hop off here. Man, that shit went by fast today. I prefer just to sit here and talk with y'all though. Like I said, bro, it's too much work trying to like fucking figure out topics and all that shit. Like if something comes across my algorithm that I like, I save it, but for me to like to try to do research all day and then it's like to watch all these podcasts and get timestamps, like, bro, I ain't got enough hours in my day for that. Like I sit here and talk to y'all for a couple hours. I go to the gym for a couple hours and then get home. The kids are out for summer, so spend some time with them. Just, you know, just not enough hours in a day, bro. I ain't really a tweaker, so fucking I ain't up late as hell. I'm usually asleep by 10 for sure. No, I appreciate you, Andy. Appreciate y'all. All right, let me do my little appreciation roll call and then I'm going to tap out. Appreciate you, Andy. Blood Talk, Reg Dog, Rotten Roll. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Just curious how far they are along. If okay, maybe we can. Okay, yeah. I've been waiting for this one to come. I want to see what he says here. Oh, is it?
Make something really great, it just doesn't really matter if you have a lot of subscribers. Now, granted, it's nice, you know, like something like when I interviewed Crip Mac when he was fresh out a few months ago and that got like 1 million views or whatever. It's like for sure when it's something that's that viral, it's easier for the algorithm to recognize that it's viral when you have a big subscriber base that's getting exposed to it right away. But I mean, the whole subscriber thing is like, you know, I just like
it's overrated. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not really reality. Like this is what happened over time.
It just doesn't really matter if you have a lot of subscribers. Fresh out viral, it's easier for the algorithm to recognize that it's viral when you have a big subscriber base that's getting exposed to it right away. But I mean, the whole subscriber thing is like, you know, I just like
it's overrated. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not really reality.
Better watch yourself out here talking. Talking about what?
Like this is what happened over time.
You know, if me and Joe Rogan do the same exact interview and we both post it, and I forget how many subscribers he has, but it might be like 20 million or something like that, which sounds crazy because obviously Joe Rogan's bigger than like 4 times of a no jumper, you know, but I just think that even right there, like we're probably, if we do the same exact interview, we'll probably get like pretty close to the same views regardless of the difference in subscribers, you know, and I'm describing like, you know, a breaking news style interview. Obviously he has more of a built-in foundation of viewers and everything like that, but I don't think the subscriber thing is as much of an advantage. And really a lot of people are going in the opposite direction. Like my YouTube channel, which has like 1 million subscribers, which I haven't really used in years. If I like were to start a channel where I just did reactions or like some different type of content, I would be pretty tempted to just start a brand new channel.
Yeah.
Because I don't really think that like the 1 million subscribers built in is advantageous. If anything, I think it's kind of
Okay, comparing himself to Joe Rogan, but if you look on Spotify, every single one of Joe Rogan's shit has 1 million, 2 million, 4 million, 5 million. Like every interview he drops is over 1 million. A lot of them are over 3 million. I mean, obviously he gets slightly bigger artists, or not artists, but just bigger guests, but everything Joe Rogan drops is over 1 million. Maybe he's talking about his YouTube channel, but I feel like Spotify is Joe Rogan's main outlet, not YouTube.
kind of a liability.
Why? Because of the numbers pinned up against each other, like to YouTube, like, oh, okay, this is the only this percentage of his people are watching this video. And
exactly. If you like, you know, Trapper Ross has started like a bunch of new channels and stuff as opposed to just uploading stuff to his main channel. I think that like, because YouTube, like when you upload something, it basically like the percentage of the people who see it, like the percentage of the first 1,000 people who see it that click on it, that's like the first data point that YouTube has to use. And so if I post something that is something new and different on a channel with 1 million subscribers, the first 1,000 people who see it might have no interest in it and not be interested in
Yeah.
all. Whereas if I start a brand new channel,
Yeah,
and
I watch
upload that
Rogan on
same exact piece
Spotify.
of
I don't watch
content,
him on YouTube.
and then I just like advertise it on my Instagram story and maybe like post it on the community
Spotify,
tab.
you get like YouTube will cut out if you're somewhere where the service ain't that good, especially at the gym, where Spotify buffers a long time. Like it pre-downloads a long ways, so you could go in and out of service, and that shit will still keep playing for a while.
On YouTube or whatever, probably gonna have like a way that channel or that. At the same time, I do know other people who have like a lot of subscribers who've
Oh,
started
USA.
brand new
Oh
channels
yeah,
from
I'm gonna
nothing
watch
because
that shit.
were
That's also
basically
one I
trying
want to get off.
employ the
They already
logic that I'm
started,
describing
or
here, and
don't
it
they
didn't
start at
work.
noon?
So there's two sides to it, but like the idea that the 6 million subscribers or whatever, 5 million is so advantageous is, it's not as the stuff I've learned over the years. Yeah, they had access to all of our fans,
but you're gonna have super
some day where I think we had to pre-record the Tuesday show.
All right, where's he talking about fighting, dude? I want to see if he got an announcement.
The fucking world was their oyster, where they could have like really, they're in a situation where they're gonna like make more content, and that will be good. I think that the more, I think it's going in the other direction.
It's gonna, like, you have to be
of the blog. They might be like, look at that motherfucker, he jumping on the trampoline, like that's cool, you know?
Yeah.
Rios' timestamps are all fucked up. I don't know, Scarred Soul. I don't know. But all right, I'm about to tap out. I appreciate you, Scarred Soul, Blood Talk, Scotty, Irate, Sergio, Rotten Roll, Burner with your comment that I didn't really understand. Rag Dog, appreciate you guys. Rotten Roll. Sometimes I repeat names twice because I just be going through too fast. B Lord, Miles, appreciate y'all. Dragon Larry Wills. It's so funny how Dragon Knight got a whole movement with people using his name. Shout out Dragon Knight, though, I guess. Yada. Appreciate y'all. Andy. It's funny. Every time that I say the Andy name, it makes me think of that dude Andy from Thrasher. Pint of mud. Pouring up a pint of mud. Johnny Westside, appreciate y'all. All right, that's as far as it lets me go. But all right, I'll be back Monday. Tuesday, I think, Tuesday, I think I'm going to go at the We Don't Smoke the Same pod. My homie's trying to fucking schedule it. I think Tuesday I'll be there, but Monday I'll be on. All right, I'm out. Later.